Hi everybody, it's the Fat Bald Guy. It is Friday morning and I just wanted to touch base on some of the Arlington Stakes races. I know they're very deep and very tough, and a lot of people have contacted me just like, God, please help us on this. So I wanted to go through that quick. The first thing I wanted to tell everybody is you got to understand how I play. I dig for value and for the best horse. And a lot of times in these races, it's going to be Euros because you get such tremendous prices on Euros versus the American horses, because most $2 and $5 American bettors don't know any better. You can just go on Twitter with some of the comments from people that act like they know horses, you know, picking all these American horses this weekend, and I just throw my hands up. I'd be surprised if any American horses won any of these races. But if they do, they do. But I want to try to go through who I like. First of all, in the Hatuf, which is the 6th race, you know, you got all the American horses in here. There isn't any foreign horses. You know, the obvious, in my opinion, is going to be probably 8-5. Bold Kitten's going to probably be 2.5, 3-1. There are the obvious choices there. You don't need me to tell you that. Sans Serita for Bill Mott is going to be about 7 or 8-1. To me, that is a very good value. I know he just broke his maiden, or she just broke her maiden at Ellis Park against nothing. But you know, that's a horse that if you toss in your pick threes, you might get some value. And then of course you got Rosario. You know, you just never know with Rosario. Is he going to gun to the lead? Is he going to guzzle a 10? The other day at Saratoga, the only speed in the race, guzzled her back to 8th and got him beat. He's a great rider. I just can't ever figure him out. So those are the 4 logical horses in there. Then you go to the American St. Leger. If Dark Cove is 3-1 against these Euros, that is way too low. Dark Cove should be somewhere 6 or 8-1. I'm not saying he has no chance. He has a chance. But you got to understand who Dandino is, who he's run against. The fact that he's getting first-time Lasix is absolutely gigantic. I mean, they're not coming here just to run. I mean, they're coming here to win. They've targeted this race. They know how Jackleberry just crushed this race. The Euros dominate this race because of the distance, and Dandino is a very nice horse and should be somewhere 4-5 even money. They got him 9-5 on the line. If you can get 9-5, I mean, that's just stealing. He's not going to be 9-5. The only horse in here that can beat him is Wigmore Hall, who's been over here several times, always gives his best, but is just a notch below. Can Wigmore Hall win? Maybe. I'm not sold that he can win, but the 2 Euros are the 2 that got it. They're going to run 1-2 probably, or 1-3. So I wouldn't take any Americans in there. I'm not taking Dark Cove and any Rolling Exotics or anything. Then you get to the Secretariat. You know, the line in the Secretariat was either made by a man that doesn't realize who the Euros are, or he just doesn't care and just wants to put all the American horses as the favorites. I mean, Jack Milton's got a big chance. Don't get me wrong, and Admiral Kitten's got a chance, and Rydelic has a very little chance. 9-2 is just an awful price on him. As an afterthought, Gary Contessa shipping to Arlington. I think he's an absolute complete throwout. The 3 Euro horses, Dupree's horse, the 2, I don't know how you pronounce this, Viziani, and then you got First Cornerstone, and then you got Jaeger. I mean, when you look at the company lines of these horses, the Team Valor horse for First Cornerstone is running in Grade 1 races over in France. The race at the Cura, I mean, those horses that beat him would be 2-5 in this race if people really studied and realized who those horses were. I mean, this horse at 8-1, there is no way this horse should be 8-1. He should be somewhere 5-2, 3-1 on the morning line if people did their research. And then you got the Aga Khan horse, the 2, for for Dupree. Another one that 12 to 1 is just horribly unrealistic. He should be probably 5 or 6 to 1. So the value in this race again is obviously with the 2 Euros, and the other Euro has a little chance. Nacito's horse. Nacito does well coming to America. 12 to 1 might be accurate on him. He has not run in the better races over there, just a maiden in a little stake race, and hasn't had the company lines of the other ones. But the first time Lasix again for First Cornerstone and Jaeger will help tremendously, as we all know. One of the other underlays of the race will be Draw 2. I tried to play him last time. He didn't run a step. I don't see him competing in this race. I don't think the rider change is going to help him, putting a speed rider on a dead closer. So I'm not looking at him at all. And then you get to the Beverly D. Again, I understand that the morning line maker has to make the line according to who he thinks will go off favorite in America. And this horse Marketing Mix probably will go off favorite. Should she go off favorite? No. If you look at the company lines of Duntel, I think that's how you pronounce it, Duntel or Duntelli at 3 to 1. I mean, this filly is 5 for 9 lifetime, really 6 for 9. She got disqualified once. And one of her losses, she's won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in a row, and then she lost to Exclusive Kate. Everybody knows who that is, Elusive Kate. She's probably the top 1, 2, 3 filly in all of Europe. And that's not just France, that's all of Europe. And this filly ran right behind her and was right with her through the stretch, carrying 128 pounds. This filly has never been this distance, is the only knock on her, but she's going to get the jump on a lot of these horses. And I think 3 to 1 is stealing with this horse. I hope I can get 3 to 1. And then Dank is just a hair below that filly. And Gifted Girl, another Euro, is just a hair below that filly. If she does not fire, does not get the distance, one of these other 2 Euros with First Time Lasix are just great prices. And Marketing Mix, like I said, is just going to be a terrible price. She can win, but she's just going to be a terrible price. And then you get to the Arlington Million. I've seen online people trying to pick American horses in here. I would be utterly in disbelief if an American horse won this race. I don't see any way an American horse can overcome all these Euros. There's just too many Euros. Hunter's Light for Godolphin is a top quality horse over there. First Time Lasix. Then you got Side Glance, who's kind of a middle range, grade 2, grade 3 type horse over there. You got Mola, I don't even know how to pronounce this, Mola Kilo or something, and then Guest of Honor, again, middle range type horses over there. And then the Apache for Michael de Kock from South Africa. Michael de Kock is very successful in America. This horse is coming into his own here over the last 4 starts after an almost 2-year layoff. This horse is back running. 10 holes, not a bad post. And then you got Grandeur on the outside, who's probably going to go off your favorite. He obviously can win. The 13 hole I'm not wild about. I'm going to take all the Euros in the pick 4. And notice I did not mention Indy Point. Not wild about Indy Point. That race at Del Mar with the blown up Buyer speed figure, to me, was the bad race. Endorsement's a pig. This horse beat nobody out there. Can he win? I don't know. Front page of the DRF's going to make him 3 to 1 probably. I'm not wild about him. Not wild about the company lines. I think one of these Euros is going to win for sure. So that's my take on the Arlington big races. Stick to the Euros. Spread out with the Euros. Hope you catch a 6 or 8 to 1 with the Euros. You're not going to need huge pick 3s, because one of these Euros is going to pop and pay $25, and then you're going to have a good one. The pick 5 I'll put out on Saturday, and some pick 4s for you. Thanks, and have a good Million Day.